You never told us what you were excited about under the table. Remember, you were excited under the table. You were going to put it under the table.
I don't. Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna.
It was really
How
his
are you
penis.
doing?
It was his penis
It was
the whole time.
He was holding it the whole time.
That's how the table's staying up right now.
Right? It's got 5 legs, not 4. Unless you're doing it too, because your hand's under the table.
I mean,
mine is too.
how do you think the table's always staying so even?
Especially in these times of crisis and earthquakes.
Oh my gosh. Is someone under the table helping you guys out with that?
I wish.
Well, we were just kind of looking at you.
I'm busy on the podcast.
That's why we're looking at you.
Oh, and that's how you're staying rigid?
Oh.
I mean, at least I was. Wait, Thief, were you looking at me?
He was.
Maybe. Bit of both, actually. Bit of both.
That works.
And there's a gouge in the bottom of the table now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Splinters.
Ouch.
Ooh, yeah.
Kinky.
Warning. This is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things.
Like anal?
And communication and consent.
Oh.
If you're under 18 and you're looking for answers to questions about sex and kink, please visit scarleteen.com.
What if you're 17 or 15?
You can follow the Dude Bro listeners and fuck off.
From Bakersfield to Mount Olympus, Gotham Press talks naughty business. Sexual topics to explore your whoredom. Good if you're new or a kinky Yoda. Gotham Press Podcast. The dirty kinksters your parents warned you about.
Welcome to another episode of the Gotham Press Podcast.
Hey, wait. He beat me to it this time.
He did beat you.
Fine.
It could be because you pointed your finger at him.
Wait, Lala, why do you got to call things out?
I thought that was an accusatory thing. So I was just going into like automatic mode.
You automatically say, "Welcome to the Gotham Press,"
Yeah, it
or
throws
you're
people
accused
off.
of something.
Yes.
It throws everybody off.
Yeah. Especially in the middle of a store robbery or something. Just start
hold
the
on,
introduction for a podcast and everybody's like, wait, what? Are you recording right now? Be like, yeah. Be like, am I going to be on this? Yeah.
Yep. Want me to guess?
Don't show my face. Okay, I won't.
Yes, we'll definitely will not show your face on this audio podcast.
Please,
true.
Please tell us what you have in your toy bag.
Is this before or after you leave the store?
Oh.
Oh.
Do you hide your toy bags when you come home? When you bring them home?
Oh,
You have to. Huh?
I have a 20-year-old at home who
Yeah, but it's still not like something you want to parade in front of them.
Oh,
is it?
heck no. But yeah, and I have to put it away because I have like yardsticks and canes and stuff sticking out of it. So it would be
Oh.
like, that would, if I were a kid, I'd be like, what's sticking out of that bag and why? And zip.
Well, here's the thing. He's not really a kid at this point.
Well, and
She
he
was saying if she had a
thinks-
kid.
He thinks he knows stuff, but he doesn't.
We all thought we knew stuff
At 20. Yeah.
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 No,
We
but he
thought
thinks
we were-
he knows about his mom.
See, the problem
why would
is
you
that-
want to know about
exactly.
I mean, actually, I don't know. I can see both sides of that because it would actually be cool if you had a mom, as a 20-year-old guy, especially, that you could actually talk to about like sex and stuff without it being weird.
And he can. And he knows it. And he will.
See, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I raised a normal human who can speak.
You say normal, but how many parents actually talk to their kids that way?
I don't think very many.
No,
But
probably not.
I think people in the community are more open and more free to talk about sex.
That's true.
because
That's
we
very true.
are sexual beings. And even though you don't have to have sex when you're playing, if you have the right partner, it is a nice little bonus and plus. So
It's still kind of part of the atmosphere.
it is. It's sexy because you want to be sexy.
Yeah.
You want to be alluring. You want to lure them in so they'll touch you.
Get caught in spider webs.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why do you guys always look at me like I'm the bad guy?
You just said getting. My first thought was, are we talking about No Doubt or?
No, I was thinking of rope.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you said spider webs that I wasn't catching.
there what? There is a chain
caught that.
spider web at the lair, or there used to be.
A chain?
It was a chain spider webbing, so you could hang a person.
Oh.
What is the lair, Lala?
The lair is a play space in LA.
Ah.
It's a dungeon, and
okay.
it has multiple rooms. I don't know. Is it even still alive? I don't
It
know.
is.
Okay. So that was one of my first
It was a living place?
dungeons.
Did you say a living play space?
they
She asked if it was
actually-
still alive, and you said yes.
Like,
It is still an active play space.
Yeah.
Walls breathe and move in and out.
you know, when you're new to the lifestyle and you've only been to someone's home that has play areas set up,
Yeah.
and then you go to an actual industrial building that is set up with everything you could think of, cages and spider webs and
Machine
dark
shop.
hallways with a chair, a crowning chair, is that what it's called? Queening chair.
Queening chair.
Which I didn't know what it was back then. And it had a candle in it, which I thought was really funny.
Wait,
Wait,
stop.
do you know what a
stop.
queening
no,
chair is?
I do not,
Oh,
and I
okay.
want to know.
Lala,
No.
you were the one that you just talking about it.
Okay, but what if I'm wrong? Then you'll correct me. Yes.
I will correct you, but it will also be on the podcast
Okay,
forever.
that's fine. Queening chair. Dame sits in it and has her. I think it's a special chair, doesn't it? Like the legs open. It's special.
It can be designed in multiple ways.
Yeah, so you can like open the seat, and so that you can get in there and eat her out as long as she wants.
They have those at like some of the parks and stuff, in the where you can climb down into the blue stuff. Oh no!
I don't think that's quite the same.
Oh,
Are you talking about the end of a slide? Because
My question is, what
porta
parks?
potty is what I was.
Oh God! That's nasty.
wow. Anyway, no. Yeah. So it's mind blowing because even the patio had like a big bird cage that you could put people in and tie them up to and stuff. And
Hold on. The
Oh.
queening chair thing.
Oh,
Is
I'm
it kind
so
of like
sorry.
a throne, like
yeah.
Yeah.
where somebody can be worshipped? And, like,
Yes.
bootlicking. And
Yes.
all kinds of different things
Yes.
can happen.
Yes.
So it's not. It doesn't just have the one role.
Correct.
I mean,
Okay.
So a queening chair is basically where generally a female sitting on it can either have a pad under her and just have her feet worshipped, or have you come here and serve me sort of thing, or she can take the pad off and there's usually a hole beneath to where she can have a submissive down there, either pledging her orally or using toys on her.
oh, that's what the hole's for. But that
yes.
How would they get their head up there? Wait.
Because in the queening chair, it's usually built higher than the person sitting on it, so somebody can crawl in there.
Yeah, but
And
they
they can-
have to be upside down. So how does that work? That's got to be incredibly
Or
uncomfortable.
or they just pop their head up and she just moves into them.
Yeah, their comfort does not matter in this
oh wait.
situation.
Yeah.
Oh, they're under the chair, kneeling or cross-legged, and their head is through the hole, and then they. Oh.
Either their head is through the hole, or they are like their face is just at the hole where they can just do whatever.
Indeed.
Mind blown, because that is not how I
Used
pictured
it?
that. I've never used one.
Oh.
Lala, I have a serious question here. How do I know these things and you don't?
I'm naive.
You are much more. Let's see. What would that word be?
Knowledgeable?
Knowledgeable, maybe.
Researchy?
I-
Curious? You ask
more
questions. You're
Keen
not shy?
to
I do
switch up the search terms while browsing.
Well, I kind of on a podcast where I need to know some of these things.
Hey, I'm on a podcast. I should know these things too.
I should learn them.
You are. You're learning.
That's why you came to the podcast,
You
right?
just,
True.
You just learned what a queening chair was, and guess what?
Wait, hold on. You can't say it like that. You just learned what a queen chair was.
Well, I had the basic idea, but I was picturing it more of the submissive on their hands and knees in front.
Oh, I see.
With
what
the
you're
legs spread, and then with the girls' legs spread, and then they were
That's
munch.
what happens at the gynecologist.
That's more.
See, that's medical play.
But yeah, yeah. Oh well, they had that at the Lara as well. They had a medical table, and they had like all the stainless steel cabinets with.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh,
I was going to say that's either medical play or role play, which I know you're into.
I love role play.
So, Nurse Lala. Calling Nurse Lala. We need you in Medical Bay 5 to take care of a patient.
All right, I'm on my way. Let me dampen my brow.
Nurse, help, please. Nurse.
Oh dear. Now Bay 4. All right. I'm just wanted everywhere.
Bays 4 and 5 at the same
Can
time.
we just put both the beds in one room and squish them together, and I'll just take care of both at the same time?
And
I'm okay with that.
I'm good with this. All right, so where were we at?
We were talking about the lair, but I don't know why.
Dungeons. We were talking about dungeons.
We were?
Yes,
Well, we should.
we talked about
because-
them.
Now I'm curious because you had mentioned something about some places have more. Well, I don't think.
Oh,
you
the
didn't-
spiderweb thing.
Yeah, you didn't say they didn't have more like extravagant dungeons, but like that was kind of the gist. Was you go to some people's house and they're like, "Hey, I've got this spare bedroom and it's got a flogger in the corner and a beanbag chair. Like that's our playroom."
Right.
And
Yeah.
then you have other ones, and it kind of made me think like, "Damn, I got lucky."
Right? You did get lucky
Yeah.
because you got into a community that has a dungeon.
Back where I used to live, went to a house party. The guy, he had a huge basement. And in his basement, at one side, he's got kind of like we have our quiet room here, but it was basically the room with like the washer dryer and the like the concrete floor or tile floor. And if anybody wants to do any sort of medical play or blood play, you go do it in there because it's easy to
Close
clean
it
up.
out?
Yeah. You can close the door and it's easy to clean up. And the other side, he had a, what is it called?
Dirt floor where they put the bodies.
No, no, the other side was carpeted.
Creaking wooden floor that you lift the panels in there as far as the bottoms are.
No, it's a device. I can't remember what it's called.
Dildo?
What
Vibrator?
you can it vibrates. You sit on it. You can set a
Sybian?
Sybian. Thank you.
Oh.
He had a Sybian, like at the bottom of the stairs when you walked into the basement. He had set up there, and if you kept going, he had a Nuru gel pool.
What?
All right, so you know the like kiddie pools type things.
Sure.
Neurogel is something that makes you very, very, very slippery. And so he would put just a little bit of Neurogel like at the bottom of the pool, and people would go in there just kind of slide all over each other. It was fun. I did it a couple times.
That's kind of like I haven't done anything like that, but I've watched porn where they put rubber sheets on the mattress and slather it in goo and just go to town
Yeah.
and just can't even hold on and they're falling off and one girl's crying and it's just, oh, sorry.
It was fun. It was fun. It was me, and I think I had 3 girls in there at one point with me, and we're just all just kind of like, hey. I'm like, I'm not trying to stand up because I will fall.
And this is why we all look up to Captain.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. And
3
then
girls, 1 pool.
I'll go with that. It was one of, also in like the very back section of the basement, he had a fort set up for littles.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was like, because when I first looked at it, I'm like, okay, that's a weird setup he's got back there. And then as people started getting there, I saw the littles just kind of crawling in there and then crawling out with stuffies and toys and things. I'm like, oh, that's their little section. Okay, that's cool.
I like
See,
that.
I would have told you, oh, that's just where my kids play while we're down here so I can keep an eye on them.
Well, you know what? Hey, as long as the kids weren't there at the time, we're good.
That's what I mean. I'd be like, no, they're coming. That's where they got to play so that we can all keep an eye on them.
Wow.
Just to throw you off until people showed up and you're like, oh, okay, he's full of shit. Okay.
So, how have you guys been? It's
Good.
It's been a little bit since we've seen each other.
I'm getting a little excited.
Oh.
Yeah, but we'll get to that in a
You
minute.
keeping it under the table?
Yeah.
All right.
For
Why
now.
is the table lifting up?
No, it wouldn't.
So we all got a little bit of bad news, though.
We did?
We
Oh,
did.
yes, we did.
Wait, what?
She probably hasn't seen that.
We were talking about it earlier.
Oh.
The cancellation.
Oh.
Yes, listeners, sadly, there will not be a luau. At least not in the summer this year.
Not this year.
Not this year. Which just means it'll be bigger and better and badder next year.
It will.
be so much bigger and better.
Yeah.
I saw that email come in about the cancellation. I was like, I'm not surprised, but it hurts.
Yeah.
I deleted it before, like it comes in the email, says, you have a new message or whatever is canceled. So I deleted it off the email and I was like, I'm not going to go look yet. Like, I'm going to wait, give it a minute. Maybe he's just updating and maybe it'll be a new one.
Oh, that's the hope.
Yeah.
I bought a new bikini too.
Why would you buy a
That can
bikini?
still be used.
I bought a bikini
Why would you buy a bikini?
to wear to the luau.
Why?
So,
So in case she needed to go to her car.
Miss
Oh.
Zeus could cut it off, of course.
Okay, there we go. See, I knew there had to be an underlying reason.
She really doesn't appreciate me wearing clothing to the luau's.
I don't think any of us do.
She has gotten a slimy pig greased knife off the carving table and literally cut my shirt off.
Did you enjoy it?
Hell yeah. But that's how she flies. So
That's how she flies.
yeah. Anyway, I'm sad, but I understand.
It was just your bathing suit.
It's because I bought a bikini.
Greedy can't
Is that
say
why?
the same
Wait.
because the blade usually finds more than just clothing.
Oh.
With masseuse at the helm.
Oh. Is your Xbox talking to you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn it off.
Welcome to Gotham Podcast.
Wait, what's the name of our podcast? No, Lala, what's the name of our podcast?
Wait, you're editing this out.
Am I?
Yeah, because we're saying hi, Johnny Good Boy, whatever.
Nobody knows who that is.
Yeah, when you completely screw the name up, and it doesn't matter if he edits it out or not.
What are you getting excited about? Wait, are you still wanting to table it?
Yeah, for a second. Let's find
For a
out
second.
what Awesome is getting
yeah.
excited about.
Oh,
What am I getting excited about?
Yeah.
I'm excited that Bunner's finally coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was supposed to be up today, but she had some car issues. But tomorrow, which will be last week for everybody who's listening to this.
Right?
Hopefully, by the next episode, I'll have lots of fun stories.
I was really hoping she'd be here today so she could be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Put our service to the test.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't know.
He doesn't
Disney.
know Disney.
No.
Yeah, I looked over at Thief like, hey, continue. Oh, he doesn't know.
No.
It's okay. That's right. We know Lala. We know.
We know.
And some of the listeners, I'm sure, know too, and they were probably right there with you.
They probably were. Thank you,
And I
listeners.
ruined the whole moment.
It's all right.
It's okay. Thank you, listeners.
Forgive
We
me.
appreciate you.
We do.
All right. So let's do some self checks. Are you okay this week, Thief?
That's a hard question to answer, honestly, and I don't know that I can.
Okay.
But I'm excited that we found out what a cowbell is.
Oh, wait.
We
What?
need more cowbell.
Yes, we do. Yes, indeed.
Okay. Well, you two seem to know this. Educate me. What's cowbell?
Wait. We're doing self-checks right now.
Okay.
That was my self check. I was excited. Maybe we should throw it to cowbell and see what her self check is.
Oh, so cowbell's a her.
I actually, that's an assumption. I don't know.
Oh, we don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
So Lala, how have you been?
I've been busy at work, and I don't like it.
It's okay. It happens.
It's crazy.
I understand.
It's trying to fit a whole bunch of people into 3 days, but you can't have those bunch of people in the space at the same time, so you have to have a half an hour in between so that you can sterilize and sanitize. And they can't. It's crazy. It's
So what
just
you're
crazy.
saying is you're working like 19-hour days?
It feels like it, but no. Actually, our hours are shortened as well. So I work maybe 7-hour days or 6-hour days, and we're still
Trying
to get all these people taken care of. It's just difficult.
What would you say if I told you that I could fix all of that for you? I could tell you how to fix that right now, where you would no longer be overwhelmed by work. We can do it right here, right now, in 10 seconds.
Are you going to fire me?
No.
Oh, you're going to make me like financially secure for the rest of my life?
Nope.
Okay.
I was going to tell you how to get fired. But you ruined it because you guessed it. So
I did?
pretty close. You said, "Are you going to fire me?"
Oh.
So it was pretty close. So I couldn't really keep going with it because then it was like, "Oh, yeah." Then we're just circling back around. Everybody's gonna be like, "That's stupid."
Self-check to awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Still working, and I am patiently waiting for Bunner to be able to get up here. Mm-hmm. Other than that, just kind of, that's about it with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
On a good note, it may be I shouldn't say better because that's a horrible term to use to say that Bunner not being able to come up until tomorrow is a good thing. But if she's having car troubles, then it's going to be, it was like, what, 105 today? Tomorrow's only supposed to be 90. So it might help with the car thing, maybe.
Yay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. You know what, Lala? You know what we haven't done in a while, and I feel personally responsible for this?
Mention
What?
the Patreon.
Well, that too. But I was actually going to say our sponsors.
Oh.
Because we love our sponsors.
We do.
We do. Do you know who our sponsors are, Thief?
I know a couple of them.
Who are they?
Cowbell? Just kidding.
We will come back to Cowbelle.
Now I'm like panicking because I'm like, is it Brats by Passy or Passy Brats or Passy's by Brats?
Still Brat Passies.
Still Brat Passy's. Damn it.
Hey, you knew the roundabout way for it.
Piercings by Bee Stings.
Piercings by B.
J&W Paddles.
Congratulations. You knew all three and got one of them right off the bat.
Good job.
Well done.
Very nice.
So yes, please, listeners, if you need a piercing in the Bakersfield area, Piercings by B is phenomenal. Our on hiatus host, he swears by them. If you need an adult passy or any other sort of little possible needs, Steel Brat Passies is great. And if you really, really, really want to get into some sort of kinky-fied shit, JW Paddles get you the good wood.
The good wood.
Ooh, the good wood. I like that.
They don't just make paddles.
I know that.
Oh.
But they are J&W Paddles.
I know, but you're talking.
All right, so tell us what else they make.
Yeah, what else do
come
they
out.
Were you going to cover that?
I'm waiting on you now.
You do it.
No, too late. You've already brought this up.
He's so stubborn. No, if you were heading that way, I think you should finish your thought.
What else do they have, Lala? I'm asking you at this
They
point.
have insertables.
They have insertables.
Yeah.
I haven't used any of their insertables.
I haven't either, but I would like to
Oh.
because they're very well made.
What kind of insertables?
Like, you could put it anywhere you want. Insertable.
Well, I know that, but I mean, like, what are they?
They're
Are
made
they
out of wood.
Okay, that's where I was going with. Like, what's the medium? What are they?
It's wood.
Oh,
Hardwood. Hard,
hardwood.
smooth, silky smooth wood.
Which circles back around to what I said originally. J&W, they have the good wood.
They do have the good wood. Yes.
You got the good wood that smacks and goes, yeah,
Yeah.
Smacks and goes, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It goes, yeah.
So yay sponsors, thank you for sponsoring us. I don't know that B is able to do piercings at the moment. But
No,
you
not
can
at the
always
moment.
Check with her.
Well, she can't right this moment, but once things start to open back up, I know she is all for that.
You can also contact her to set it up ahead of time so that you can start paying for your jewelry now, and it won't be a whole lot of cost to you later.
This is very true.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Because I know that she has a social media presence. I've seen her TikTok.
Everywhere. She's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that for sure.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Thief,
Did you
you're
get
putting out
shivers?
false news.
What?
Did you get shivers?
I
just
did.
saw
I have
you,
goosebumps.
Ooh.
It's cold in here.
It's electrifying.
It's cold in here.
I'm cold right here.
You're right under the
I'm sure the
fan,
listeners
huh?
don't care. But they do care
They
about
do.
Cowbelle. They want to know about Cowbelle.
They care about your coldness
Nah.
and your temperature.
Nah. Oh, my nipples are hard, so they probably like
There
that.
we go. I was like, that's what they care about.
Yes, indeed.
I'm sure she's wearing a bra, though, listeners, so too bad. Okay. We were talking about Cowbelle.
We were.
Tell us more about Cowbelle.
Cowbelle is a bunny.
A bunny.
It's a bunny.
Like Thumper?
La bunny.
La bunny. So Cowbelle is you.
What? How did? I'm trying to figure out. Did this just happen last episode?
It happened.
It just kind of like on a
af-
spur thing, or
It
is it?
happened after the episode
Well,
because I had a stalker texting
Right.
me while driving and following me down the road.
Somebody told me about that.
Was it La bunny?
Is Le Pew?
And they called me Cowbelle, and I said, "Who is Cowbelle? Is that my new nickname?" And then
I, in a group thing, said, what did I say? What did I try? I tried to say,
you tried to say currently.
I'm currently being stalked, even though it wasn't me that was being stalked at the time, but I wanted to offset the tension in case there was any rising tensions and anxieties about the fact that I was following you for like multiple different roads all the way. I was like, shit. And so it came out, I'm Cowbelle stalking. Or what did it?
I'm Cowbelle stalking.
I'm Cowbelle stalking. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, am I Cowbelle? Is that my secret name? And then I was thinking with the little voice you did in the last episode, I was like, yep.
Yep.
And Awesome put it together and was like, that's your new thing.
Yep, you are Cowbelle.
I'm Cowbelle the bunny, but only in bunny form.
Only in bunny
Only-
form.
yeah.
I did not wear my bunny suit today, but I kind of wish I did because now it's cold.
We know.
You have a warm bunny suit?
It's a bunny.
She's got a
It's
onesie.
like a onesie.
Oh, made out
But
of
it's-
actual bunny fur?
Heck no.
Wow. She is wearing the skin of her.
Right.
It's pink and white. It's cute, and it has
Hannibal
ears.
Lecters of fur play.
Wow. We have stories.
We have information.
We do?
We do.
What information do we have?
Something's happening July 17th, possibly.
The night was dark and full of nope. That was nope.
Are you
So-
okay? Are you having a moment?
I was actually, when I saw this, I got really excited because as selfish as this is, one of the things I've really missed the most in quarantine is the ability to go to the movie theater.
Okay.
And apparently the what's his face?
Christopher Nolan?
Yeah, the guy that did Inception and some other cool movies that
Ca-
some people like to hate.
Can you name one of them?
I said Inception.
He did.
Can you name another one?
Some other cool
Nolan,
stuff.
Inception. What was before Inception? There was one before Inception.
Something with.
Did he do Memento? No, he didn't do Memento.
Actually, I think he did.
Did he?
I believe so. But I was thinking more of something with a superhero.
Oh, no. He did a superhero movie? Oh, he did the Batman movie. That's right.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the Dark Knight series.
Yes.
Was
Yeah.
he Batman?
No, he was
No,
the
he was director
Oh,
of those
sorry.
movies.
Yeah, I knew that. I for some reason those don't click into my Christopher Nolan category.
Are you
like when I
saying
think
you
of-
don't see Batman as a superhero?
No, I do. He's not a superhero
I'm
at
afraid
all.
you can't be on this podcast any
He's
longer.
listen. Listen.
Even though I had no
He's
idea who
just
Christopher
a
Nolan
guy.
was.
He's just a guy with a funny suit.
And millions of
Batman?
dollars.
Yeah,
Batman is?
Yeah.
Or
a lot of
Christopher
money.
Nolan is. I'm
Batman.
so confused.
both
Batman.
of them actually.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's go back.
Okay,
Christopher Nolan
has a new movie coming out.
producing a show,
No,
Movie.
directing a show that's
Movie.
coming. Movie.
Yes.
What's the difference?
Whoa,
show is a
whoa.
series.
We're
We're gonna go to a show.
Hold on. What's the difference between a show and a movie?
We're going to a show. We're gonna get popcorn.
Oh, I see what
and
you're
ice
doing.
Drinks.
Okay, I
going to a
see.
show?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, no, you're
we
correct.
got you now.
Yeah.
Usually when we differentiate between show and movie, show on television, movie
Oh.
in the theater.
Right. We don't usually say show when we're going to the movies because we're not our grandparents.
Oh, I'm just going to back away.
I got attacked. I like the record to show that I was physically attacked.
By a llama. A,
By a
tiny,
llama.
a tiny llama. Don't burn him.
It's a Lucifer llama,
It is
though.
Lucifer llama.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was thinking of finding something, but
Of burning something?
no, finding a totem. Because you had said, now that you're a host, you can find your own totem and bring your own thingy. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Are you saying
could
you
I
don't
bring?
bring your thingy with you every time?
It depends.
He
I mean, how
does.
hot it is that day, and if it's
It's excited under the table right now. He's holding his
Sometimes-
excitement. Are you holding it?
when it's detachable, it's easier to leave at home.
Oh, but are you holding it with excitement?
Great song.
Okay.
Yes. I wish I could remember exactly how it goes, or I would have.
Okay.
Oh, I know it.
Okay. We're going
Okay.
back.
Yes.
July 17th. Mm-hmm. The theaters are supposed to open.
Not supposed to. It's tentative. It's
Oh.
all the movies have moved their release dates and shuffled them or pulled them completely, and they're waiting. But Tenet, which is the new Christopher Nolan movie, has kept that release date, and they're not budging.
Oh,
And
yes,
I
they
think-
are.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I just read it.
Where?
Because they may have to change it to August.
Well, they may, but they haven't yet.
Yeah, as of this point, everybody's saying that they're probably going to have to push it back to August.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as Christopher Nolan and the company backing them say, no, we're still pushing for that July 17th date.
They're
Okay.
hoping it will be safe enough to open, to have, and so I was excited that we might be getting movie theaters back. It'll be different. There'll be less seats, which here locally, at the theater I go to, they've kind of already done that in a way with the new reclining leather seats with the old school desks things, tables.
Old school desk thing.
You know, the little tables that come out in front of you.
Oh, you're talking about the one over on blah, blah, blah.
California?
California, yeah.
Maya.
Because you can get food.
Oh, you're talking about the Maya.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about
I
the
thought
Maya.
you were talking about Studio Girl.
Nope.
I wasn't even
I
talking
haven't
about
been
that
there
one.
What?
I was talking about the one over there by what's the gym? Planet Fitness. The one over there by Hobby Lobby and all that.
Oh, that's the Studio Movie Grill.
No.
Oh, you mean the AMC?
Yes, the AMC. one.
Okay.
They have new theater chairs too?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
put in all
upgraded
new
theirs
stuff.
a while back because they got a liquor license.
Yeah.
Aren't they a dollar theater?
They were.
They were.
They are no longer.
Oh, are they fancy?
Yes.
Oh.
Super fancy.
Because I haven't gone there forever because I didn't like the dollar theater because the chairs were all broken.
Oh, they got brand new chairs.
Yeah.
Brand new chairs, alcohol, and now the seating is still low, but you can recline back. It's nice.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
And now they are just like every other theater and charge you a buttload.
Oh. Well. What is Tenet about though? Do you know? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, kind of. I have an idea. Now, me explaining that to you is never going to happen or make
Okay.
sense.
Let's not.
It's
then.
like a detective story where time is sometimes backwards
Is it like Memento?
in a way, but it's not because it's not all backwards. It's not him, or it's not him forgetting. Like
Hold on, we have
it's-
to talk in between Lala snores.
I'm done. I'm done.
You don't like movies, we understand.
No, I do, but
We were boring you.
It's one of those movies where you actually have to think about it a little bit. So she's probably not going to like it.
hey,
Ooh.
you don't know me.
Hey, Lala, it's okay. It's okay.
Creature over
I
there.
can.
You just got burned. It's okay. You'll live.
I got hit with a llama,
You did.
so don't give me sad eyes.
You liked it.
I did.
Okay.
This is what happens, listeners. I have to be the referee now.
2 children at the table.
That's true.
Hey, but actually,
I am Daddy Awesome.
I'm very excited because Wonder Woman and Dune are to be released. That's exciting. And Mulan, I can't wait.
Yeah, but that's all getting pushed back if Tenet gets pushed back.
Right.
Yes.
And they're saying August, which, okay.
August
Maybe.
for Tenet. It could be 2021 before you see.
Right, because they're saying something about the winter holiday season
Yeah.
instead, that this might just be a wash.
Which
This season.
makes no sense.
Movie
Like
season.
they're looking at release dates still like pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, like it's just going to be well that's going to be the holiday season, so we'll just shoot for that. It'll be normal again.
They're hoping.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, we're
see
all
that
hoping.
happening though because so many people are like, next holiday season may not exist the way it did last time because there's going to be people that are trying to pay bills still, that are trying to get caught up, that are going to be like, hey kids, check it out, you're going to get like one thing this year and be happy, because if you're not, you're going to your fucking grandparents because I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. They might already be there.
Okay.
They might be because they've had to be homeschooled
Yeah.
and isolated for 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, the whole like just everything may be a little different. Like I'm not saying it's going to be gone. It's not going to be there. No more Christmas. I'm not trying to say Santa isn't real. Okay. I'm just.
I mean, I wasn't getting that at all, and you just
Okay.
threw that
I
out
just
there. And now
panicked a
my
little bit.
heart is beating a little
Right?
faster.
How dare you? We have littles that listen to this show.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I don't want to. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Be prepared that it might be a little different. Not all different.
We have to make sure Santa stays safe for the holiday season.
Okay.
We will.
You know what's really different?
What?
The New Mutants. Did I say that right? Mutants.
New Mutants.
Well,
How
you,
is it?
you kind of cut me
different?
off a little bit. I was going to go into something, but that's cool. Let's do this. New Mutants.
What were you going to talk about? Christmas?
No, I was actually going to talk about how, kind of what we were talking about earlier before we were recording.
Well,
We talked about a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, I was about to go into
do it. Do your thing.
as far as if other movie studios take after the studio that does Trolls.
Okay.
Well, did Trolls do?
Oh, yeah.
If they just decide to just release it out instead of going straight to a theater release.
So I really like that because I have a hard time in a theater anyways because I have a tiny bladder, although not as tiny as it used to be. And I always hated having to go
Go in the middle.
in the middle. But at home, if I buy it on Prime or Hulu or whatever,
Or rent it or whatever.
I can do what I want. If I run out of popcorn, I can go get more popcorn and pause it, and I can watch it again, and I can, I like that.
You can pause it at the nudie parts.
I can, and I can make it bigger.
Oh.
You know how I do it? I
No.
lick the screen.
Slowly?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then really fast.
And then the screen makes
Right on top.
sounds.
And I bet it makes little colors too, like when you press on it, like at the edge.
So, listeners, we would love to hear your feedback on this. Do you like the fact that they're releasing some shows,
Some movies.
movies?
Yeah, I know
Am I
shows.
that old? Some movies on, pay-per-view,
Here's the question.
which is another old term.
Right.
Hold on.
Kids are like, what is pay-per-view? Is that porn too? Dad.
So, Lala, here's my question to you. Do you still get gussied up to go down to the local show?
You're dumb. I don't like you anymore.
Wow. And the referee joins the fight.
We all have to get on our Sunday best to go down and see the latest of
That's
those
true.
picture shows.
That's true.
Can we talk about the Mutants now?
No, I want to keep talking about this because I'm curious. Like, what are the arguments against releasing movies to like home viewers? Is it just that they don't have to sell single tickets, so they make less somehow?
The theaters get cut out
Oh well,
completely.
yeah, the theaters do.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that's what the whole thing is. That's what happened with Regal and I can't remember the other movie theater chain.
AMC.
I don't think it was AMC. But that's what they were saying is when Trolls got released straight to home, they're like, hey, you just cut out a big chunk of our proceeds, of our money.
Right.
And so now, because of that, that studio, as far as things are going right now, the theaters are releasing, those two theater chains are refusing to show the next Fast and Furious movie.
Interesting. You know how they could beat that? Or what they could do is like if I don't know what the logistics of this would be, but like if I'm AMC theaters and I'm thinking I'm about to go out of business because nobody's going to go to the movies anymore and they're just going to stream it from Netflix, which is Netflix in 4K?
Yeah.
Damn it. There goes my idea. I was thinking the AMC could be like, we're going to have a, ultra quality stream that you can rent single, watch movies or whatever on, maybe 8K, since that's kind of starting to become a thing like in the camera society.
Well, actually, because when we talked about this on a previous episode, something was pointed out to me that I never even put two and two together because I'm an idiot. AMC, the theater, is also the ones that own AMC, the channel. And so it's like, hey, yeah, we will spread your movie far and wide on the AMC streaming service because they have their own streaming service.
Right.
So, hey, and now if you want to see this movie now, you have to go through us.
FX does that too, and it pisses me off. There's so many good shows that I love from FX that I can't watch because, one, I don't have Hulu, which is usually what they're on anyway, and their app is horrible. It's garbage.
The FX app?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
FX On Demand or FX Go or whatever it was. I can't remember now. It's
It
been a
doesn't
long
matter.
time. Yeah.
All right, so now we are finally going to give Lala what she wants.
Well, I want to keep talking about this.
No, you don't.
No, we're moving on. We're past all this.
Cowbelle says.
Cowbell didn't say
Cowbell
a thing.
didn't say, yeah.
She twitched her nose.
So the New Mutants.
The New Mutants.
All right, so Thief,
Yes.
this was your baby.
Yeah.
Tell us about the New Mutants.
This is probably the only superhero movie that I was actually excited to see because it was very much a horror kind of vibe to it. Mm-hmm. Like it wasn't just let me find a spandex suit and my superpowers and be like ta-ta-ta, I'm a hero. This was like dark and kind of gritty and everything. And the only problem is it's been delayed for so long. Like so many different reasons came, and it was supposed to be released in 2018. And it's got, I'm going to butcher her first name, Maisie Williams.
Maisie Williams.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't remember that name, go watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Exactly. She was the little one, the faceless
Arya.
girl.
Arya Stark.
A girl has no name,
She's
The girl has no name.
but she did at the end.
She
huh?
did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep.
Yeah, she's done a lot of stuff. Like she was in a couple episodes of Doctor Who.
I know, but when this movie finally gets released, she's going to be like 38 years old, running around Hollywood, and people are going to be like, I just watched your daughter in this movie called The New Mutants.
Wow.
Because it was filmed like, I don't know when, 2015 or something? 2016?
What's funny is I was looking through some of the comments for the trailer. One of them was like, what's the last thing you remember? Having a trailer for this movie 2 years ago.
That's true. That's true. And the trailer changed too. Like the very first one was really dark. Like it didn't explain very much, but it was like, oh, this is good.
This one seemed really dark.
Yeah, this one
It
was
was-
darker.
this one was dark as well.
The movie was darker.
Wait.
Like they had to redo scenes and stuff because the studio was like, nah, it's too dark.
No,
When
we're
you
not talking about
say-
it being dark. We're talking about it being horrific.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
So, is there? This is the New Mutants. Is this after Wolverine dude
I'm
dies,
not
and these are
sure.
the younger generation?
Well,
is that what that is?
in the comics, the New Mutants is another set of mutants. Basically, I want to say that came around in the 90s,
Yeah.
where you had the X-Men and all that since like the 60s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so
it was separate.
to make them new and hip, hey, here are the New Mutants.
Right, but in the last episode
In the last episode.
of X-Men, I think,
Yeah.
where they had collected all those teenagers.
Oh no, this isn't
That was
following that.
What was that?
that was
Logan.
Logan.
But this isn't following that particular
yeah.
timeline. No.
That's what but they had all those young mutants.
Yes,
and
and
so that's why I thought it was
It
like
they may do that where this ties into them kind of in a little bit, but not directly. Like I don't think it's a direct thing.
Okay.
It's not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're separate, but they may use that because, yeah, I thought of that. I was kind of hoping for that. Like when Logan was also an awesome movie.
it was.
Yeah.
It was
So
a little
damn
graphic.
good
It
though.
was a little hard to watch some parts,
It was
but
everything I wanted.
and I cried, which
Tears.
yeah. Another reason I like to watch movies at home. I
that you
can
don't have to think about.
cry, and if I'm crying too hard, I can pause and like console myself,
You can just bawl out all you want.
and then I can continue.
Finish the popcorn.
But you can't do that.
Get another bucket or a bowl.
Yeah. I was hoping too when I saw New Mutants, I was hoping it was a takeoff of those kids. They'd probably be too old now,
Right.
because that was several
been a
years
while.
ago. Yeah, but it's supposed to come out August 28th, so maybe.
Again, we shall see with
Yeah.
whatever theaters decide. Like, we will take the risk, damn it.
So I've eaten in a restaurant.
You have?
I have.
Ooh, do tell.
It was a sushi restaurant. It was
Ew.
amazing. Oh, you're dumb.
I'm not dumb.
And they staggered the tables, so it was like every other table. And we actually ran into my nephew and his friend there, and they were sitting like diagonal kind of a ways. But
Did you yell at them
We
for?
did. We talked to them, and the sushi chefs, because we know them, they were yelling at us, and the owner was coming over and bringing us kimchi and everything.
Hold on. Lala, do you just know people?
She knows everybody.
Anyways, it was really fun.
She's the woman about town.
No, she's the bunny about town.
Oh,
I was nervous to go out, and I kept telling Rooster, I'm not ready to go out. Can we just get it to go? I'm not ready to sit in a restaurant. Can we just get it to go? And we both got home one night, and I didn't have any meat defrosted, and I didn't have any in the fridge, anything to just cook. And I was really frustrated, and he said, let's just go. We're going to go get sushi. No questions, no fighting me. We're just going to do it. So
nice.
Well done, Rooster.
we did, and it was great, and it was wonderful. But I don't know if I could sit in a movie theater.
Lala, before we continue, I need you to say something on the air. Tell Rooster he was right.
Rooster's right a lot.
Okay, we'll go with that.
That's not exactly saying he was right. It's kind of a more general.
I did tell him that night. I said, "You saved the evening," because I was really grumpy and I was hot and I was tired, and you saved the evening.
Well done.
Yeah.
She still
Well
walked,
done,
She
Rooster.
still walked around that.
She did. It's about the best we're going to get.
My
Okay.
husband was right.
Thank you.
There you go.
He's right a lot, and he's wrong a lot, too. And he doesn't get mad at me when I prove him wrong. It's nice.
There's always a but in there.
Did I say but?
You said and he's also wrong. And he's I can't just stop at the compliment. Let's derail the train. Ooh, speaking of derailed train.
Uh-oh.
What is going on with Facebook?
Huh?
I guess maybe this doesn't matter.
What
I don't know,
happened?
does this matter?
I don't know.
Anybody?
Hey, you brought it up. What's going on?
I keep seeing like Mark Zuckerberg this, and then like his lower staff is like, hey, we're bouncing out.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and I'm just like, all of the rest of us are just on Facebook like, okay, so what's going to happen? Are we all just going to get fucked over and like just dropped? Or we have no backup plan for Facebook.
I just keep getting messages saying that my last post was not approved and that I was going to be on
Probation.
But
That's
I hadn't
because
posted anything.
You just keep posting nudes all the time. We're like, this is
Stalker,
Facebook.
how do you
can't-
know? God. Okay.
You gotta do
Is
Fet
it
Life
you
for
turning
that.
me in? Dang it. Thank you,
I would
Thief.
never turn you in.
Okay.
You gotta do your news on Fet Life.
Okay,
Come
so-
on. Anyway, with the Mark Zuckerberg thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he made some comments that he wasn't in support of a lot of stuff. Actually, I'm sorry. He didn't outright say he wasn't in support of like the protests and things like that. He walked around the protests like, well, those people that are doing that, they have their reasons. And of course, really it's all lives matter. And then his staff was like, wait, you yes, all lives do matter, but you're missing the point of this. And then I think there was something about him not suppressing some of Trump's stuff, or
Right.
at least like Twitter did. Hey, here's a fact
Putting
check.
a warning thing on
Yeah,
it.
put a warning. He's just like, no, I'll just let it go how it goes. And so a lot of his staff was not in favor of that.
See, I'm torn because part of me is like, no, we need to let Trump say whatever stupid shit he's going to say so it's documented. But at the same time, I'm like, he sure seems to be like I know I've posted things that have been flagged and taken down. I'm sure it's not Mark Zuckerberg looking at my thing going, no, that's not okay, and deleting it. It's an algorithm. But they're so random. Like Facebook is so random with what it allows and what it doesn't. And I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. I didn't know what the deal was with him. Like, I just saw that people were going to Twitter and being like, I quit and resigned from Facebook today. And I'm like, oh, shit, what's going to happen to us then? Because if
Well,
like,
obviously there's a job opening.
well, yeah. But I mean, what if, like, Facebook implodes as a company and then all of a sudden we're stuck with, like, oh, wow, I was going to say, what if we had ads and stuff? No, it's just, I just don't because I have an ad blocker on. But there's already ads. But I mean... What, like, well, there's no backup plan. We can't go back to MySpace, can we?
There are plenty of options. There's Twitter.
It's not the same.
Fine. You will find something else, I'm sure. I mean, I barely get on Facebook. The only thing I use Facebook for at this point is the Messenger.
Oh.
All my other social media is like FetLife, Twitter, on occasion Instagram. I still use Tumblr sometimes.
I don't know. I guess it's just the ease of use of Facebook where I can be like, I have this stupid little thought. Let me just throw it out there. Where I feel like with like Fet, I can't. Well, I could.
You could.
I mean, yeah, nobody's stopping me. But at the same time, I don't want to be annoying to people that are just there for the lifestyle. And they're like, why are you posting about your fucking hot dog condiment choices? Like, nobody gives a shit. Like, shut up.
What do you like on your hot dog?
It depends on the hot dog. Okay. If it's a pretzel dog, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard.
Yeah?
Some cilantro, yes.
Interesting.
And Lala's suddenly back in the conversation. All right, so I'm just going to stop us there. Listeners, thank you for being in our political section of the podcast for this episode.
I don't feel like that was really political.
It kind of
You said
started
Trump,
to get there.
but
Well, the reasoning behind all of it was political.
I didn't realize at the time, or I wouldn't have brought that up.
It's okay.
I think Facebook is so user friendly, and I think that's why it's so popular.
It
It's
is.
kind of like AOL. I still have AOL email because it's user friendly. I like it, and I hope it stays. And if it doesn't, hopefully someone will put something more user friendly out.
Something new will always come up for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if Awesome can be a part of this conversation. He might be too young. Do you remember? I was trying to think about this the other day. Like, I remember being like 18 or 19, I think. Maybe I think I was 19, or was right at 19 when I got my first computer that was like mine. And it was dial-up, of course, but I don't remember how we went about the internet.
Dial up.
Like I know that, well, I know it was dial-up, but I mean, I remember going to Yahoo. There was Yahoo Groups, which I was a part of, but there was nothing like Google where you could just type in something and find random things.
Well,
like it was,
if you were 18 or 19, Google would have just been in its infancy.
I didn't know about it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was still in its infancy because Google's been around since 90. No, not 90. Wow. Since like early 2000s.
Yeah. See, this would have been like right around 98, 99.
I remember. It was a man. You put in the man's name. He was a butler.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask
Ask
Jeeves.
Jeeves. That's
Yes.
right.
But
Wow.
it was AOL and then it was Yahoo. So AOL
Right,
had
yeah.
chat rooms
Yeah.
and then Yahoo had chat rooms. And
Yahoo chat
Those,
rooms were
those,
better.
those were the chat rooms, but I remember there was groups because I was in.
Yeah, Yahoo groups.
Yeah,
I
groups,
remember being
yeah.
in a group, and it was like you would reply, and then it wasn't like a forum either. It was just email. So it was
you're
like,
talking about message boards.
yeah, the message boards.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was, or maybe it was.
It
but
was.
like it was just emails, and it was like that's so weird now to think about.
Did you ever do like ICQ?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember ICQ.
What about blank. Sorry, never mind.
I remember the first software that I mastered was Camtasia Studios.
No idea on that.
It was a cam capture software.
So pictures,
Video.
camera pictures.
I mean, you could do pictures, but video. So, like in Yahoo,
So he was taking dirty movies of himself.
not of me. I was recording the ones that were being sent to me,
Oh,
and it was so weird. It would be like, well, like, what do you think the refresh rate was back in the day? It was like
shit.
15 frames a minute, like maybe.
Something.
like you would. It was basically a snapshot, and then like 10 seconds later, another snapshot, and then 10 seconds later, another. And it was like this was awesome back in the day. Like I remember thinking, this is amazing. I'm actually watching her take her clothes off right now.
But you weren't.
It was like a strip book. Yeah, it was a
Did you say a strip book?
strip book. Yeah,
A strip flip book?
yeah.
Really slow.
I got away with sending those to friends that were locked up back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, because they came from the like Barnes. It wasn't Barnes and Noble. It was Borders. I think we had
Borders.
back in the day. So they wouldn't check them if it came straight from there.
Oh,
So
interesting.
they'd get them taken away eventually, but they'd have them for a little bit.
Hey, here's your weekly spank material.
Yeah, and they'd make a lot of money loaning them out too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or smokes,
I
whatever.
think I would rip the pages out and then you just have your photo.
Why? There's only like 3 of good ones at the end. The
Oh,
rest,
really?
it's like a slow striptease dance thing.
They were just looking for the nudies.
Yeah,
Then never mind. Okay.
there's some cool belly dancing ones too. Like not on the porn level, but like just on an artistic level. Like they were really cool.
Kind of like in the old days when they would look through those viewfinders and it would click, 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 click.
If
Yeah.
you clicked, if you were fast enough,
Yeah.
you'd be fast like Bunny.
Like Cowbelle?
Yeah.
Cowbelle Bunny?
Like Cowbell.
I want to know about black boxes. I don't know what that is.
Go ahead. Please do. Please do.
I really don't know anything about this, other than the fact of what I read. I mean, they seem hard to find.
Well, Star Wars toys from Hasbro.
Oh,
They have a black box line where those are the really high quality. Hey, these are if you want to have a showpiece, like if you want to put your action figures or your collectibles on a mantle, these would be the ones that you would show off to everybody.
yeah, that's not in my budget range. Okay, I'm the Happy Meal guy. Like these are what came in the Happy Meals for the last 4 weeks. This is my collection.
Or Kinder Joy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those toys.
I've never actually seen one of those.
OMG. I'll bring you one next time.
Well, what's going on though is that Hasbro is finally changing up the color because that's been their line is the black box line. So you have just all these black boxes with all these great action figures. A lot of people that display will put the box that came in like behind the display,
Right.
just kind of show off. So what they're going to do now to change things up a bit and to make it quote unquote easier for collectors to find what they're looking for, they're going to have different colors in the box line, and each color is going to represent a different type of toy, like a different series or something like that.
Okay.
So now it's like, hey, I'm looking for the red box of this particular action figure.
Interesting.
So do you keep the critter in the box?
A lot of people do.
Open the box?
Or
is it just boxes?
It depends.
There's figures in the box.
Yes, there are figures in
is
the
it
box.
like Pokeballs?
Not quite.
You don't take the critters out of the ball. You just have a collection of balls.
So many things wrong with.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh God!
What did you say? Thief?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I know what he said.
What did he say?
Is this marriage?
Marriage?
Yeah.
Taking the box and
Just
taking
have a
the balls
collection of
away and
balls?
put them away.
No.
Have you never heard that said about marriage?
Yeah. But what the boxes are totally
She has
different from the balls.
Quite a few.
You were talking about Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Taking the balls, putting them away. That's what you said.
No, I said you don't put.
You said,
you
or
don't-
do you just collect the balls? And I said, like marriage. Now,
what's in the boxes?
the figures,
Go ahead.
the figures themselves, they've always had color on them, right? They're not just like black and white figures.
Oh, they're colored
they're
figures.
painted and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, they're really high quality figures. So if you have a favorite character in the Star Wars universe, you can get the black box version of that, like I said, which is really high quality, really well made.
Jar Jar.
Like a yard rope?
I will shoot you. I will shoot you, and no court in the world will judge me for it. None.
Me so scared.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Also, behind that, I had to say, Leopard, no, I will never like Jar Jar. She is a 100% Jar Jar fan.
He's dumb.
Thank you.
Yeah. He
I
has
forget what I was
potential to
saying.
be cute, but he's dumb.
Not about intelligence. Always.
Okay.
I forget what I was saying
I don't know.
now.
You were just high-end box
The
toys.
the coloring on the box.
Oh, yeah, I was talking about how high quality those toys are, and just the different coloring of the boxes that are supposed to represent the different types, like the different movies or the different factions that they were with, things like that.
Do you think this is a money grab?
Yes, it's always a money grab.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, more so because it's like, okay, now you're going to have Darth Vader in red.
No.
So the colors actually represent something other than just the box color.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. The color of the box will differentiate, like, hey, this is from, let's say, maybe the animated series will all be in red boxes. The mainline movies will all be in black boxes. The comic book characters that they do will all be in, let's say, blue or green boxes, something like that. Jedis will be in certain colors, things like that.
Interesting.
I do things.
What are your thoughts, Lala?
I think I'm picturing a box,
Okay.
a plastic hard box with a critter in it.
And then her cowbell is coming out, and she's nibbling on said box.
And then you take the critter out of the box and you put it on top of the box as if it was like a pedestal type stand.
Then grind
Yes.
on it.
Yes?
Yes, that's-
Okay.
that's it.
That's what I'm picturing. And I think that's dumb.
Okay.
And that's fine. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
Me personally, I have a few collectibles, but I'm not that guy that's like, oh, I have to spend $100, $200, $500, $1,000 on this collectible.
Right.
Which collectibles go for a lot of money.
Yep.
I don't have extra money like that to burn.
Yeah.
Well, not all of us who buy shit like that have the money. Okay?
Yeah.
Some of us do it
Are
anyway.
you trying
and
to...
then spend the next 3 months trying to figure out how the fuck you're going to survive.
So, Thief, did you have something you want to tell us?
No.
You're in a safe space.
I did that. It wasn't anything to do with Star Wars or the action figures. I did that with playing cards.
Like
I
magic?
got no, like poker playing cards.
Oh.
Different stuff. And so I got into, okay, well, this release of this one-time limited run of like 1,000 decks, I really want that. It's like, okay, well, how much is it? It's $125.
For a
It
deck?
was $3 when it came out. What the fuck? And it only came out like a year ago. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Stupid.
Limited run. That's what happens.
And after a couple of months of buying all the other cheap ones and getting all the ones they had at Walgreens and all that, then I start looking at the more expensive ones. And I'm like, well, I mean,
I've already spent this much.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill me, right?
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens with collectibles a lot of the time too. Hey, I remember getting these toys when I was a kid. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. They're not so much. That's not so much. I could spend a little bit extra for this one. That's not a problem. And then the problem starts.
Have you been shamed by like grandparents or something for a toy that you had as a child and played with when they told you that you shouldn't have? You should have just kept it in its packaging and put it up, and it'd be worth so much more money.
Oh no,
today.
I've never had that happen to me. I've shamed myself about that sometimes. Like, God, I had that. If I had it today, I would be set for life.
We did that with like the G.I. Joes.
Oh,
way
God.
back in the day.
G.I.
We had
Joe.
all the G.I. Joes.
But of course, as a kid, you play with your toys.
Oh,
you don't
we
just leave it in the
tore 'em
box.
up. There's so many that are probably still in the fields out in East Bakersfield.
With arms missing.
Yeah,
Blue faces, because it's the only color marker you have.
that's true.
All right, wait, did you burn them?
No, well, I don't think so. I think the fire thing came a couple of years later. Not very many, because that's interesting that you would even say that. I used to dig in, like I would go on the canal bank and then down by the water. You know how there's above, like there's area between the top of the canal bank and the water line. I would go down to the water line and then dig into the side of the canal bank with my hand and then light leaves and stuff on fire in there. Just to burn stuff.
I used to burn ants with a
That's just
magnifying
cruel.
glass.
So Lala was that kid. So we have the firebug and we have the bug fire.
Yeah, the fire bug and the murderer.
Wow.
My brothers taught me how to do it.
Yeah, I was never
Lame
never that kid.
But I got really impatient, and so it was easier just to stomp on it with my foot.
Okay. So,
So moving right along, what's next on this? Hey, you know what? Guess what? I don't think you guys know this. This podcast is actually sometimes about kinky shit.
oh, that's right.
We should probably talk about some of that.
Oh,
Thief.
You don't think burning ants with a magnifying glass is kinky?
can be.
I mean,
If
it's
I was naked while I was doing it?
still not my kink.
Not mine either, but
It makes me think of a meme I saw that says, as kink community members, we should all step up to the plate in the protests and put on our leather outfits and go running towards the rubber bullets, screaming, "Yes, Daddy, harder!" Because this is going to send everybody screaming and going home.
That's hilarious. I love it.
oh my god.
That honestly, all that did was put me in mind of the picture I saw last week or this week of the you have a picture. One side is the witches, the other side is the Amish,
Yeah.
and they're all like, "This is horrible."
Yeah,
What's
like-
going on in the world? Like, and the caption below was, "How bad are things that have to bring both of these groups together?" But
Crazy.
yeah. Anyway, back to kink. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
I think we had something about
It was,
abandonment.
yeah, it was something that, like,
Are you abandoning your littles?
no, I don't have any littles.
You have a little pack that you hang out with.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love them.
Yeah.
But we
I know
can't
they're
hang
not
around.
No,
right?
I'm not-
yours,
I'm
but
not-
like you hang out with them.
No, it was more of an issue, or I don't even know if it was an issue. It was a thought. It was a fear more than anything else. Was like, I was just thinking, it seems so quiet, like FET, the group, the community. And I know it's not. It's because I've not adapted to the whole online courses and classes and get-togethers. And so I feel like
You're
left
not.
out.
You're not getting in on the kink that you want.
Just the community that I want. But it's completely my fault because it's still there. Like, they're adapting and continuing and doing cool stuff. And I didn't realize it until after I'd said that. And then I started looking and I was like, well, everybody's doing their thing. Like, there's a lot of people that are still doing, there's also change in the community.
Oh, how so?
Like, physical changes, people moving away.
20
and
pounds is not that big of a deal.
No,
Really, Lala?
no, I meant like people that aren't around as much as they used to be, or stuff like that. And it's like, I miss them.
I understand that. I've been missing, even though I still have people that will show up on occasion, I miss a lot of people. Like, you both have known me long enough to know that I'm a fucking social butterfly. And I thrive off of, hey, everybody, let's get together and do whatever. And now it's just like, hey, everybody, oh, you can't come over right now.
Right. And it seems like the longer it goes on, the less I worry about it. Like, when this first started, I was fucking paranoid about everything. Like, no, I'm never going out. I'm not touching. Like, we would clean packages
Before
that we
you brought
left
them in.
outside for a day.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like we would kick them into the garage and leave them for a day and then go out and wipe them down. And now it's just like, give me my fucking groceries and let me go home. Like, I'm just like, and it's so selfish and like wrong, or not wrong, but horrible. Like, it's bad. It's not good to feel this way. Like, to be like, I'm over it.
Well,
And I'm not over it, but I'm like, I'm a hell of a lot less careful now than I was then.
Well, from my perspective on this, again, yeah, you're right. People aren't over it, but it's becoming normal. It's
Right.
not this whole sensationalized thing that it was initially. Not saying that it was sensationalized, just it's not this, oh my God, I have to worry about this.
And
Now it's everybody's falling into their routine with it.
Yeah.
And they know how to handle things.
That too, because I went to a gas station, not like to go get groceries, which was one of the first times I've done this. So I go to open the door and the clerk said, "You need a mask." And I was like, "What the fuck? Oh, that's right. We're still doing that." Like,
Yeah.
I haven't come out enough to realize that, oh, we still need a mask. Like, it's not a normal thing for me yet. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I got one in the car, dude.
Yeah, that's why I leave my mask in the car, because between my home and my car is a few steps. So I'm okay with taking that particular risk. Now, when I get out of my car to go anywhere, I put on my mask because there are multiple reasons.
Right.
It's, hey, I don't think I'm infected with anything, but just in case I am, I'm not spreading it to anybody.
Yeah.
And a matter of, what's the word I want to say? It's showing people that I care.
You're responsible.
Yeah.
You're taking responsibility.
I'm taking
for you.
responsibility. Like, hey, I'm doing my best to not make things worse.
Right.
I live in a mask at work, so
Well, you're in that profession.
yeah.
Lives in a mask.
And in fact, I have different masks. I have a mask for when I'm working in the lab, and I can't wear that one out of the lab. And then I have a mask for when I'm in surgery, and then I have a mask for when I'm at the front desk.
And then she has a Jason mask she wears when she goes to pediatrics. She's mean, people.
Wow.
But I'm kind of the same way as far as like, I used to. Well, you heard about my money situation, right? The first time I got money.
Uh-uh.
You know what? We're getting really way off of what we were going to talk
Right?
about.
I don't even know what we were
Sorry.
talking about.
We're talking about abandonment in the community.
This is part of that.
Okay. So
I don't know how, but keep going.
because I had surgery and I was in lockdown for my own self. The first time I went out was to go recycling, which was stupid, but it was fresh air, and I was out and I was being, physical. But the guy
And you were saving the planet.
I was saving the planet. The guy wasn't wearing a mask. He wasn't wearing gloves, but I was, and he handed me a handful of money, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know what I was expecting.
Okay.
And I was like, what do I do with this money? It's all contaminated. So I put it in the passenger seat shelf of my car, got home, took it out.
Is that the car that's parked outside right now?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
No, so like I took my gloves off, drove home, put on new gloves, grabbed the money, took it and put it on paper towels, and then I sprayed the whoozy what's it out of it.
Oh, that's right.
Right? Because
I
I
do
was
remember you saying this.
paranoid. Now, I still don't handle money because I think I traumatized myself with that situation, so I will only use my card. But I don't wipe off my mail anymore. I don't wipe off the groceries anymore. I don't wear gloves at the gas station, but I do sanitize my hands afterwards.
Yeah.
But I used to wear gloves to gas.
Yeah,
to
I did
gas
too.
up.
I wore my
I
leather
mean,
work gloves.
So but I'll wear a mask. But I'm not as careful. But
I think Awesome kind of nailed it perfect with like the mask thing is more of a responsibility, like, to do than I think it is something we worry about.
Yeah.
And also, I've been kind of paying attention to a lot of things, a lot of the YouTube channels that I watch, and a lot of the other podcasts I listen to. They're talking about that the main danger of spreading COVID is through like coughing and sneezing and the little water droplets that escape your mouth.
Right.
That's the main thing. So it was saying that though the disease can live on surfaces for a while, it's much more difficult unless you are just like wiping your bare hands on the surface over and over for a while.
But then you have to wipe your face too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could roll around in it technically.
Yeah.
It was,
As long as you're not wiping somewhere where it will invade your body easily, you're good.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, okay, not the only thing, but the main thing as far as protecting people is just wearing that mask and being responsible. Kids, don't go cough on your friends for no good reason.
or for fun, like as a joke.
Yeah.
Because
That's something boys do. Girls don't do that.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
At least I don't think girls do that.
We're nice. We dress up like bunnies. We have names like Cowbelle.
Yes, indeed.
I want to take us back to the community, though.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying as far as, like, I'm not in on the meetings and the Zoom
Yeah, but you were never
things.
you were never big on the social media part of it, were you?
I
Because
wasn't-
I don't remember you from social media. Like, I didn't know you until I actually started coming to these things. Or not these things, but like events.
I don't know.
Parties.
I don't do FET very often. I try for Gotham Press podcast, but
Yes. Micromanager Lala is very active.
Yes.
no, she's not. She's more active than my true name, but but no, I miss
She is Batman.
I miss, I miss the community, and it is affecting me, like, because I'm just like Awesome. I'm a social butterfly. I want to come to everything. I want to see everybody. I want to hug everybody, and it's just, where's my family? Like, I have my family, but I don't have my family, my kinky family, my giant family.
Your chosen family.
My family, I can walk in and 100 people say hi, and they miss me, and they enjoy my company, especially when I drink wine and take off my clothes. But
I mean, even without that, but yes.
Yeah.
so I feel like it is affecting me. You know, I don't have anything. I do different things now. Like on my Saturdays, I have different adventures, and they're vanilla, and I need.
Oh,
Has it affected you to the point where you feel like you're not welcome or like not? No.
I feel like I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm forgotten. I have my core group. I have my leather family, we'll call it, that I know I will never be forgotten. But
You have your podcast family.
I have.
We won't forget you.
That's true.
But and I have friends that I adore that reach out to me all the time, and I wish I was better at it. I'm not very good at it, but like,
Ooh, I'm the worst.
Oh, real quick, Lala.
Yeah.
I have something I have to say. Listeners, if you want to show Lala how much you really appreciate her, go ahead and hit her up on FetLife, Micromanager Lala, or you can go ahead and message us, gothampresspodcast@gmail.com, or just hit us up on any of the social media that you know us on, and just let Lala know that she's cared about.
and if you have my personal number, you can text me, and I know the first one will be from Naughty, and I love you. Thank you.
Oh, also, we can hit her up on Candy Sweet Box.
Oh, yes, you can. 805-303-1173.
That's correct.
Yes. So do you feel like people forgot you?
Not that people forgot me. That
He's forgotten all of us.
Did you forget me?
No.
Did you forget about me?
just that like
Until I asked you to be on the
community
podcast.
kind of disappeared a little bit to me, like in my thoughts, in my mind.
In your
like
daily thoughts,
It was
like-
like, so we're not doing events anymore. So I guess that's just over. So I guess the whole community's just over. Like it's just done.
Oh, I see where you're going with
and I'm
this.
just like, fuck, dude, that's depressing as fuck. But it's not true. It's just I myself have not said, oh, okay, let me adapt. Let me figure out what they're doing now. Let me go join the community in doing this. I was just like,
I was
I
like,
don't know.
So I haven't been on FET. Is FET quiet? Are there not very many postings?
no, there are lots of postings. Anyway, fuck, what were we talking about?
We're,
Just FET, the community.
Yeah, just the community.
But like in our little group, there's not a lot of like there's like
No,
I'll
there is
click
not.
on
A,
it
there's
on
not
the-
not a lot right now.
Yeah, like I'll click on the thing and it'll be like last post was 4 days ago, and I'm like, oh.
Ooh,
But then again, it never really was like crazy postings either.
it was mostly just events posted
Yeah,
constantly.
exactly.
well, it depends on who you're. Well, you're right. You know, you are right. It was pictures because of events and things like, hey, these are the bruises that I got from the party last night, or
yeah.
this is
That's a
the
good point,
outfit.
too.
These are the things that happened because of the party, because of whatever event I was going to. I was going to say, like for me personally, what I do now, I run a vanilla D&D game, but it's with my kinky friends.
Oh,
So-
I was gonna.
You can still join.
No. I was. My mind was going elsewhere when you said that. And, for some reason, I thought you were going to end up saying that you were trying to convert your vanilla friends.
Here's the thing: I had
That's a
very
weird way to go about it.
no, I have very few vanilla friends here. Almost my entire friend group is kinky.
Ah, that's a good way to live.
I enjoy it. I moved here and I ingrained myself in the kink community, and they have yet to kick me out.
They can't be. You can't be kicked out.
I think I feel like my schedule is not as busy with social things. Like we had not that I went to Wednesday all the time,
You're right.
but I always had that option. It was always out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movie nights, Saturday, Friday discussions, Sunday brunch, whatever. I mean, there was always something.
Yeah,
And,
that was the whole thing. Like,
and I'm now used to not getting those updates, those invites,
Yeah.
those
yeah, like I was looking
notifications. Yeah.
the calendar that I have for the community. I almost screwed up and put something on there. I'm like, oh wait, this isn't. Oh wait, that's not happening.
Oh.
Yeah, like
How
it,
do you-
it was for Wicked. I'm like, oh wait, Wicked's not happening. I have to remember that these things aren't a thing right now.
So I hope that once this is over, and I say over, or there's a new normal, or whatever,
We got you.
I hope that the community leaders, not leaders, but the group leaders that run the certain things, like Wicked,
The masters. Let's go.
No,
Go ahead.
no, you community leaders was the right
community
thing.
leaders, well, or even the group leaders, because like
Yeah.
the littles, the
Yeah.
pets. I hope that they,
Come back.
yeah, I hope that they don't
Keep
feel
doing
like,
their thing.
oh, the community's not there anymore.
Oh, trust
you
me, I'm sure
know?
they're all literally chomping at the bit sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I felt like deleting like movie nights. I'm like, okay, well, that one's gone, that one's gone. And at one point I was like, maybe movie night's just done, dude. Like, maybe it just...
Well, here's the thing that I have been keeping to heart. It's only done if I don't do it. For my events,
Right.
they're only really done if I don't do them anymore. Once things are back, I'm going to do that. I may not get all of the people coming back initially,
Right.
but it'll be just like the first time. It'll have to build back up sometimes. People
That's
have to trust that things are safe again.
Some of us don't have that kind of dedication. Like, it just... Well, I shouldn't say don't have, but like...
Motivation.
Yeah, motivation too, but it's just like, I don't know, maybe it's a depression thing where it's just kind of like all or nothing, or bipolar, I don't know. But it's like, I'll be super excited, I'll be like, yeah, we're doing this, and then it doesn't work, and I'm just like, well, fuck it then, like, it's just not going to happen, then I'm just done, like, don't want any part of it. No, and just throw a little hissy fit and go crawl into a corner and don't talk to me anymore.
You know what? I understand that, because there were some of the events I was throwing there. It's like nobody came, nobody's interested. I talked to people, they said they were interested. How come nobody came?
Right.
But at that point, that's when I kind of had to, like, you know what? I'm doing this because I want to do this. If I'm the only one that's here, so be it. I'm the only one that's here, but I'm still going to have my goddamn event.
Nice.
Good for you.
Yeah. And like, that's kind of why I've been doing the D&D thing, because even though I can't bring people here, that's something I can do online. And it helps people to still see that, hey, things are still there. People are not forgotten, you know? Maybe it's just me that thinks that.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lala is gone. She's got new friends now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, hold on. Let me not say that. Lala has not new friends, but she's got her kinky group that she is able to hang with in real life.
Right.
And that's helping her stay in connection with things.
It is. And in fact, actually, a group of us, not the normal group that I go hang out with, but the other group.
Her new friends.
No, my old friends.
Right.
We actually braved a night, and 4 of us got together and had wine, and
Nice.
that
Isn't it
was
weird that-
so wonderful.
That's the new rebellion. You're like, me and 4 friends had wine, and everybody's like, oh, did you hear what
know.
Lala did?
And we weren't even 6 feet apart. Like we got in a pool.
We shouldn't. I
and-
should make light of this. Sorry.
But I think it was very healing for
Yeah.
like for the soul, because
That was like the first time we did this, and I was like, ah.
and you got
like,
to hug, and you got to
yeah.
drive, and you got to
Humans.
Yes.
yeah.
This
This is a good thing.
speaking of people, something that I saw, I don't know what the current status of it is. I know that I believe Greedy's mistress was going to have a event about witches, and I saw it on FET earlier this week where somebody's saying, "Hey, is that still going on? If it's not, can I maybe host that instead? If the person that's going to be hosting it isn't."
Like they were gonna.
Not like host in person, but like
Right.
host a Zoom meeting
Yeah.
in regards to this, because that's still something that people were interested in. And that's what's going to happen is a lot of people are interested in things, and if you can't physically go do it, unless you have to be physically there,
Right.
people will find a way.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a movie night, and just be like, we're gonna watch this movie. Everybody watch it on your own. Bye.
Actually, what I was going to say is I know that there's a couple of apps that have
Yeah.
been used, like me and Bunner for a date night of a few weeks back. We had a movie night, and we used was it Netflix Party, I think it's
Yeah,
called, and it kind of syncs up. Not
With Chrome though, you have to have Chrome.
you have to have Chrome, but I'm saying there are options like that.
Yeah.
So how does that work? It shows the movie, but it also shows
A little chat window.
you and
It's not cam. It
Oh.
was just
Yeah,
not the Netflix party one. It's just a chat window, like old school Yahoo or AIM.
Yeah, but she and I were on the phone during this, or
Okay.
on FaceTime, something.
okay.
Yeah, but we had the Netflix party going, and we could talk to each other while the movie's going. And because she had never seen, Despicable Me. She'd never seen the original
It's
Despicable
so
Me.
cute.
What?
Okay.
Even
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's Disney. What?
I've seen some
No.
Disney movies.
It's not. I
No,
think yes.
Illumination is
Pixar.
Pixar.
It's Disney.
Well, it's
adjacent.
Disney adjacent. Yeah,
Jason.
Hey, if you go on Disney Plus,
I'm not.
Pixar is
No.
a channel. On
no, I
there.
think Illumination isn't the same as Pixar, is it? I thought Illumination was a
You're
different
the one
theater.
who said Pixar.
I did.
He said
You
Pixar.
Are
Yeah.
a nerd.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Sorry.
We're all nerds here.
I'm not a nerd.
Lies.
I.
I wouldn't call her a nerd.
She is.
Really? What are you nerdy about?
I have no idea. He's weird. He just
What do
likes
you-
to call
what do
me.
you-
So Lala, about costumes,
Yes.
Are costumes nerdy?
you can be nerdy about pretty much anything, but yes, costume
Yeah, I
like
guess you got a
cosplay
Yeah.
is a nerdy thing.
That is a nerdy
I'm
thing.
not a cosplayer.
Lala,
I just like my costumes to be really intricate.
She's not a cosplayer. She's a role player.
Thank you. Sorry.
Was
Not,
Rona.
not COVID.
didn't mean to kill you.
Right.
I need some lime with that.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, la.
Wow.
What has this podcast turned into?
What's that?
I
Big?
don't know. I have no idea.
Oh God.
I know. I mean, it's just in the. I got a lot of those. They're just stuck
Yeah.
in there.
You know parts of movies, but you don't know what movie it's
Yes.
from. It irks me because I'm a big movie person. I'm like, oh, yeah, that. Oh, you don't know that movie,
Right.
Big classic Tom Hanks movie. You should
Yeah,
watch it.
It was
It's cute. I get the top bunk.
chopsticks.
Yeah. So you know scenes from it.
Oh, I've seen the movie.
Oh, you have seen.
Yeah,
Big.
I just
okay.
I don't know like the rest of the shimmy shimmy. You know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The rest of that part because that was when he was letting his little friend know that hey, this grown person is actually me. Yes. Anyway. I'm sorry. I've watched a lot of movies and I have a lot of knowledge that it's just random.
It's all right. Hey, what do you think what do you think the community, what do you think this house is going to look like in the future when we are reopened? I think it's going to be different. No. I think it's going to be different.
I'm not going to say the first party. Everybody's saying that first party is going to be amazing. I don't think it's going to be the first party. I think it's going to be the second party. Because the first party is like...
It depends on how long we go.
Well, no. Yeah. Well, again, I'm saying the second party because we have 2 weeks between parties.
Right.
And the quote-unquote incubation point is 2 weeks.
Right.
So first party, everybody's kind of scared to. Then
I disagree.
Okay.
I know what you're saying, and I felt the same way. Like, my feelings is still this way, too. It's like, once they announce we're done, everything's open again, I want to wait 2 weeks. But the longer we keep going into this, and the more people keep inching out, the less that 2 weeks is going to matter. Like, I'm just like, there'll come a point where, like, 2023, and I'm just like, oh, it's this weekend? Yeah, I'm not waiting 2 more weeks. I'm going. Because it's been long enough that, like, it's...
Yeah, that's true, too. I hadn't thought of it from that perspective.
Do you think...
What?
Do you think... I don't even know what to think. When it gets reopened, is it going to be limited numbers? Is it going to be you have to wear a mask? Is it going to be you have to follow the rules of this Maxicide, or you're not going to be like what?
I think
it's going to depend on the medical advice that they're getting state level. Like, I think like the main people that hold key over when we resume are looking at that more than they're looking at like politicians who say yay or nay or when this is that.
Yeah, no,
like, they're looking at the medical
professionals
and saying, okay, so if it's, within a certain amount of time, they're going to say, okay, well, masks aren't required anymore, but they're kind of encouraged. And also, like, I know a lot of us have been getting cool masks, so we're going to want to show them off a little bit. I know I got 2 today.
I really want to get another mask, but I'm like, I have a mask that works just fine. Why am I going to waste money on a mask? Much like the collectibles things, like, yeah, I already got one. Why do I need another one?
Why you got to bring that up?
Oh wait, I only
got 6 or 7 masks.
Hold on, no, I've been watching a lot of TikTok videos lately.
Oh,
and I didn't realize that I am what's considered a dice goblin in D&D because I have plenty of dice, but that set looks pretty. I need more.
Right.
It's kind of like pants.
What is?
My pre-quarantine pants fit me, but yet I still bought 4 pairs of pants. Is my mic on? It doesn't sound like it.
No, I can't hear you at all. I'm kidding. I can.
I'm about to say, like, I can hear her just fine.
I can't. Okay.
You're the one that wanted yourself turned down.
I know. So, yeah. So, like, masks, pants, I don't need them. My pants fit me, but yet I still bought 4 pair of pants.
You need masks. Okay. They're just too much fun.
I have access to masks.
Yeah, but those are boring masks.
She has access to medical grade masks, which are
boring. Boring.
Wait, hold on. Lala?
They may be safer, but they're boring.
They are boring.
I got a mask today that has 2 hands that are handcuffed together, and there's suds on them, and it just says "good girl" because she's washing her hands.
I like it.
That.
Well done.
I like that.
There's another one with a little vanilla extract bottle on it, and it says, "What? You want me to do what?" So those are going to be my first welcome back to the headquarters masks.
Well, now everybody knows, so they won't be a surprise.
Well, no, now we need to have...
Now they'll know who I am, though.
Wait, no. Now what we need is people who are going to... Hey, listeners, if you find yourself a kinky mask to wear, let us know what it is.
Yeah, I want to see your masks. Show me your masks.
Yes, please.
Stop sending me all the titty pics and send me mask pics.
No.
No?
In addition to.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mask and titties out.
Yeah.
Mask on, titties out. Hashtag it.
I like this.
Hashtag still a thing?
Yes, hashtag still
I'm
a
a
thing.
Gen Xer. I don't know.
I don't do hashtag. I don't know how to look it up.
You don't know how to lick it up?
Look.
Oh.
Look. Holy macanolies. There was. Can we move on? Are we moving on?
We don't have anything to move on to.
Yes, we do.
What?
Dungeon music.
Oh, that's right.
So when we come back and the world in HQ is normal, and I say that with quotes because I don't know.
Air quotes.
Whatever the new normal is.
Whatever the new normal
she
is.
hashtagged
I
air
didn't
quotes.
hashtag air quotes. There. Hashtag with my fingers, air quotes.
Wow, with your fingers?
With my fingers. Dungeon music. I do not know music, but I love like who was it? What is her screen name? Oh shoot. She's the one that does the kicking, the punching and the kicking. Help me out, Retro Bella.
Okay, I was like the kicking and the punch.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like Ronda Rousey.
She does the best music. I love her music, but I don't know how to make dungeon music lists.
You don't have to make the music.
No, but to make the list, like
Oh, okay, like a playlist.
Yeah, because when Brad and I play, we just put on whatever, Taylor Swift or
Hold on.
Adele or
Whatever country
or
station's
country.
available.
No, it's true, and it's so dumb because it is. It's just dumb. I need like atmosphere music, and I don't know how to do it. I suck. I don't know how to make a playlist. I don't know how to pick music. This could be a thing that you guys could make money doing because you guys like music, right? And you could probably make a really cool.
But there's people in our community who have had classes on setting up your own dungeon music.
They have?
They have,
Yes, and you just mentioned her name.
She did that?
Yes,
She did. Also, she's sitting at the table with the person that actually does most of the music for the dungeon.
I know that, and I think
never-
I've even asked you once.
Yeah, and I said, tell me what songs you like. I can make a list for you.
I can't tell you what songs I like because...
If you don't know what songs you like, I don't know what songs you like.
Yeah, that's true. Like if you just want a copy of the dungeon playlist that we have here,
I can do that for you, but that doesn't... Like I have in there, I have a generalized list for the dungeon. But I have my own personal playlist of songs that I know that help.
I need a song with bunnies screaming.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow. That went
bunnies
dark.
Screaming and lambs screaming.
Bang.
Damn.
That went really dark.
That did, quick. And now she's over there just giggling like
I was thinking of myself in a bunny costume being beaten.
Can I make a suggestion to you?
Yeah.
Don't look for a list for you. Look for a list for Brad.
But I don't know because I don't. Here's the problem.
Hmm?
I don't know music. I don't know.
I didn't say
talent.
you.
I don't know.
You
the
ask
songs.
Brad what songs he
Brad
likes.
doesn't. Whenever I ask Brad, he says "Uncle."
Oh, because I know that.
He listens to old country, which I can't stand.
Well, the music is for you, but it may not be for you.
Copenhagen makes you feel so good.
I was going to say, because I know that I've made playlists and I've had somebody come to me like, hey, I have this particular playlist because it doesn't have any words. Because if if it's a song I know, I'm singing along and that takes them out of headspace. So it's all a matter of, I never thought about that.
No.
Yeah.
Disney show tunes.
No, just
that could be a thing.
Just popular music and oh god, there was an ooh.
Ooh, I was just thinking Disney or dungeon theme nights where like
we all dress up as Disney princesses.
you don't have to dress up, but like that's gonna be the playlist. Like it's gonna be a Disney music playlist.
Well, I would love to do that, but there are a lot of people that will take them out of headspace. A lot of doms, a lot of bottoms.
About them.
It is if they're the ones playing.
That's true. But I mean, if it wasn't like what we have already on the, like on the schedule, or what if it was a separate event where it was like,
you could say, hey, the first hour in the dungeon is going to be Disney music. So
I don't know. Our dungeon's been pretty crowded lately.
Lately?
Well,
Really?
not
Really?
lately, isn't lately.
Prior to COVID.
Did you just go in there? It looks crowded. What?
Lala, it's okay. It's okay, Lala.
Half an inch of dust over everything.
No, you can see where we stepped in.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess you guys still have access.
Yeah.
Damn it. How much is it to rent a room here?
To rent a room?
There are no free rooms.
No, all the rooms are currently taken.
Oh.
We'll keep you up to date on if that changes one day.
Actually, yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
All right.
So
dungeon music.
Ooh, I was gonna say that on the dungeon music thing, I have put together a playlist for me, which has a very, what's that word that starts with an E that I'm looking for?
Eclectic?
Yes.
Eerie?
Song list
Eclectic.
on it. And I don't know how, like, I was worried when I was putting it together how other people would react to it. But I was told if this is your thing and it's your list and it's just your one time, it's not like a every time thing, don't worry about them. Let them, like don't go in there when people are singing and be like, this is now my thing. But like if you go in, ahead of time or you talk to a dungeon master monitor, I don't know which one D&D and which one's dungeon anymore.
Yes.
But yeah, you make a plan so that you're not being a dick to other people, but like, then you can have your own your playlist for your own scene. And mine has like Deftones and I can't even think right now, but it also has a song on there that is an acoustic song that a friend of mine wrote that will just bring me to tears in a heartbeat. But it's not it's not like if you walked into the dungeon during that song, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. There are a lot of times. It also depends on how you're playing. Like I know the J in J&W.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Morse's?
Mr. Morse's, thank you. I was like, I'm blanking on his fat name. Yes, Mr. Morse's. When he goes to play, he's usually doing rope. And he has his own set of music that he plays during rope scenes, especially if there's nobody else playing at the time.
Yeah.
If you go in there, it sounds like you are in some sort of like a Japanese
Tea garden?
tea garden. Yeah. Yeah, because that's the mood that he's trying to set with his play. So your music just needs to be set for something that you will enjoy while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
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 That goes for you too, Lala.
Yeah.
She just has to figure out what music that is.
Rammstein.
Rammstein.
So La Du hast.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's... how come I couldn't remember that? I was trying... My brain was searching really hard for that. I was like, I know what song... There's a song that... What is that?
That's the only song by them I know.
Yeah. Well, that's the only song by them anybody knows, I think.
Well, Germans know...
Other than Rammstein fans, I should say.
I'm about to say, like...
But that's like... The Bop is the only song I know from whatever band...
Hanson.
Boy band?
Yeah.
Hanson. And they also have Weird.
Okay.
Weird is the one that I like.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I listen to a lot of music. That's why they put me in charge of music.
Good point. Also, Mr. in charge of music over here is the same person who I remember one time coming to me like, hey, how do I change the music? And he's just like, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yep.
You asked him and he said he didn't know.
Yeah, he just shrugged it off.
He was being unhelpful.
Well, I think he was very busy at the time. But,
Why'd you try to bug him then?
well, he was out here. He wasn't busy in there.
Oh. Was he?
Oh, you were asking me how to change the music in
Yeah.
there.
And I was DMing at the time.
Oh.
And like, it was me and it might have been
It might have been
Mr. Morse's.
Morses.
Morse's?
Morses.
Yep. Morse's.
We're going to have to talk to him about that
Morse's.
username because I can't hardly remember it. It's all about me. I'm like, is it Morrissey? Morses?
Morrissey.
How many ISs or ESs are there? But anyway, he was like, we were trying to figure out how to change it and not like,
Interrupt.
right. Or how not to like get it messed up so that when he was done, it wouldn't, have no music, which I think we've done before too.
Yeah, that's happened before. Like people are like, "Hey, the music in the dungeon's off." Oh shit!
Yeah.
Let me get in there and fix it.
And then it's me sitting there like, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. I know that when, at least nowadays, I know the Shock when he goes through like the walkthrough for the DM classes.
Yeah.
He'll talk like, "Hey, this is what we use for the music." If I have my tablet in there, but
He
yeah,
points.
Is that all he does?
Well, I mean, that's all you really can do because it's kind of self-explanatory. It's like we have the music coming through the tablet and the tablet's right here. And so, and he just, assumes that everybody knows how to use a tablet. And I just made the assumption that, yeah, I know how to use a tablet. And so it's like time to use it. And I'm like, what is this? Is this an Apple thing? Where's the button? What the fuck? Yeah.
And plus, it's dark, and you gotta kind of look through. Yeah, I understand.
I just unplug it and plug my phone in, and do
which is
my
what people
own.
do.
And I do blah, 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 polar. What's the P word?
Playlist?
Music? No.
Playlist?
Polyamory? No. Play?
It plays music.
Podcast?
No,
I don't know.
It's this thing, Pandora.
Wow.
Wow.
I just put in like whatever, Adele or today's country or 80s music
God.
or because I don't know.
It's okay. Lala, remind me, and we will have a conversation one day about music.
I'm pretty sure, like as a dungeon, you could put in like industrial playlist, and you'd be better off than country
I wonder
fucking
if I
music.
could put in like creepy dark music if it would
Yeah.
play anything.
Yes.
It would. But
Yes,
it would
it
be
will.
like Halloween music, like
Sometimes.
But you would get cool songs
Michael
too.
Jackson.
Like Bela Lugosi's dead. And
I'll say the freaking the Disney movie Nightmare Before Christmas. Marilyn Manson has a version of This
That's
Is Halloween,
right. Yes, he
which
does.
is really cool. And I've played that in there like for like a
You know what I
Halloween
saw
themed party.
today?
What?
Travis Barker and Machine Gun Kelly redid a Rage Against the Machine song,
Which song?
"Killing in the Name of." No, yeah, I think it was.
Oh my goodness.
I'm bad with titles,
That's okay.
but it's kind of like the Travis Barker's drumming on it is pretty cool because he's really into it. But the MGK thing is really kind of dumb because he's just basically there's nothing new to it. They didn't put any flavor on it. They didn't like
it
rub
was-
some funk into it.
It
or
was just
anything.
that song
Yeah, it's just
with
the
them.
exact song covered in the exact octaves and even like grunts and stuff. Like there's absolutely nothing new. I'm like, this is pointless. You should have just got on your social media and then pasted the YouTube video of the fucking song from Rage Against the Machine on there, and you know. But no, they had to go make their own cover, and they wanted to. And it's
How
cool
dare
to
they.
see Travis Barker playing on it though, because he fucking always goes to town on the drums. But still,
All right, back to dungeon music.
dungeon music.
Lala, we need to get you your playlist.
I don't. I do. We do.
We do.
What if we made a Lala playlist out of recommendations from the listeners?
Ooh.
That could be good.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with that, though. All I see is, well, from hearing Lala on the podcast, it's got to be all happy songs.
No, I just said
There's some
Rammstein.
twisted people out there, though.
Do
I know.
happy people listen to Rammstein?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, dang Nematron.
No. Ooh. Get a very happy song, but sung in a way that is like Rammstein.
Yes.
Shiny
Angry
people
German?
holding hands.
Like I've heard. I forget what it's called. Basically, changing the key that a song is in. Oh. Like there are some songs that are really happy. That are high key. Like I've seen it done with a lot of Disney songs where, you have like Frozen.
Let it go.
Let it go. Thank you. But done in a low key instead of the high key that the song's normally done in, and it sounds totally different.
Frozen.
No, not
Frozen.
no, not slow. I mean, like if you were to listen to it, it's like, oh shit, somebody's depressed right now.
Oh, that would be cool.
Let it go.
Yeah.
I want to hear a depressed version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Oh god.
Because it's such a like that.
Oh, okay. Somewhere in the Rainbow. I actually have that as a ringtone on my phone for my mother because she loves that song.
Oh, I hope your
But-
phone never rings when I'm
Oh
around.
no. It's not just the regular version because I'm like, I don't want the regular version. I found a rock version of it.
Oh, okay, that might be different.
Yeah, see, so that's what. So when my mother calls, I hear somewhere
Right.
over the rain. Yeah, it's like,
That's
oh,
cool.
yeah, cool.
Like the Tori Amos version will just fucking waterworks. I will just cry, ugly cry.
I don't think I've heard the Joy Amos
Oh,
version.
I don't know why that song has that effect on me. Like it doesn't. The song itself has no meaning to me. Like it doesn't remind me of a time when or anything like that. Like, but it just pours like heartstrings big time. And I don't know why.
Real quick, hey listeners, we would love if you were to send us some of your favorite songs to play to.
Yes.
Like, what's a song that just like you hear that song's like, okay, I need to be beaten. I need to beat somebody. I need to tie up somebody. What's that song that just puts you in that mood? Go ahead and send that to us or our email, gotthepresspodcast@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on Candy Sweetbox.
805-303-3733. 1173.
All right. Do you know that number, Thief?
No, I'm learning it though.
What is it?
805-303, and then there's some 11s in there.
1173.
Okay, 1173. I'm down to the last 4.
Congratulations.
Candy, Kandi.
Oh, it's got a K.
Yeah. She loves hearing from you all. And if you send her music, I'm sure she will love to listen to it and tell you all about it.
Especially if you send a voicemail, like if you call that number and you're playing the music, but you're also moaning. You're just enjoying
Can
yourself.
we add clips like that?
Wait, am I allowed to ask for that? Because that might be like against some sort of law. I
Yes,
don't
you're
know.
allowed to ask for that. I'm sure we can figure out a way. I just haven't been asked to previously.
Oh, well, you put in our new song, so I guess it would kind of be like that.
Yeah. Just got to get the audio ripped from the phone and just put in.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Rip from the phone.
Rip from the phone. Okay. So,
man.
how's everybody feeling?
We covered a lot of stuff.
We did.
did, huh?
How long has this one been?
It's been long.
Been a while.
Oh, wow.
We've been chatting.
Hour and 46 minutes so far.
A lot of that's going away,
Listeners.
though.
I hope you enjoy our voices this much.
Listeners, thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening to our odd ramblings, some of our amazing ramblings. We miss you.
We
And
do.
if you don't enjoy listening to us, then it doesn't matter because you're not going to hear this. You already stopped listening to this episode. Huh? So you can go fuck yourself.
I miss our live audience.
Yeah.
I miss
I
the
got
people.
excited today because there is a car in the driveway that's not normally there
Oh.
when I get here, and I was like, oh, there's gonna be more. Yay! There's gonna be audience. There's gonna be. I was expecting a certain somebody, but
They weren't here.
they weren't here.
I was expecting a certain somebody too.
and then we just let you down because it's just us.
I know. Hey, we should both go in and
Wait,
grab,
did she
grab a
say
stuffy.
she? Hold on, did she say she knows? So she's already disappointed with just us.
No, she came in expecting.
Yeah, and I was disappointed.
Gotcha.
because it was just us.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
And the person whose car it is has locked themselves in their room, so we didn't even get to see them.
Yep.
Oh, really? I didn't know. See, I don't know.
But
It's okay.
But we should go steal one of Bunner's stuffies each.
No.
No. We are not selling Bunner stuffies.
No, not what?
If you
Sell them?
steal,
We're not stealing
no,
Bunner.
No, not steal. Just go rub up on them.
Oh.
Just go give them a little extra love so that when she gets here tomorrow, she'll
She's
Yeah,
on
I
that.
would be okay with that if she okayed that.
Right. All I'm thinking is her stuffies are on whistle. They touched me.
Right?
I'm so scared.
Yeah. That needs consent.
That does need consent.
You guys are boring.
Hey.
Bunner, they're boring. I bet they won't even take us to Disneyland.
Oh,
They
God.
suck. Hey, I heard Disneyland was opening.
Did you?
And that stormtroopers were going to be, I may have dreamt this. Stormtroopers are going to be the isolation or the 6-foot monitors.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, they can just fire a couple of rounds at somebody and they,
But they'll miss, so it'll be
yeah,
okay.
as long as you're 6 feet apart, you're fine.
They
You
never hit
can
their
be right in
targets.
front of them and it's fine.
That's true.
So, but I think I can't picture Disneyland being opened, and that would have to be a lot of stormtroopers and a lot of stormtrooper costumes. And who has that many? And everyone's
501st.
everyone's gonna want their picture with the stormtrooper, so they're not gonna be able to be pushing them away and telling them
Technically,
back off, or
You could do
like,
staggered pictures. So, like,
Yeah.
one person is here and the other person stands in front of them, 6 feet in front of them, and then just to the side. So you'll have like a 3-year-old that looks like they're 7 foot tall.
who's gonna wait and who's gonna do that? They're gonna mob.
People that want the picture.
These are gonna
People
they're
that
gonna,
work at Disney because
gonna get
they
mobbed.
get paid to.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna get mobbed. Hey, we dressed up as the Sanderson sisters. We had a line for like 20 minutes, and then we're like, "Oh crap, this is against the rules. We're not allowed to do this," and so we dispersed.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I missed what you just said. All I heard was Sanderson sisters or something.
Do you know who the Sanderson sisters
No.
are? All right. There's a movie called Hocus Pocus.
Oh,
The main villains in that are the Sanderson sisters.
are they witches?
Yes. And Lala and some of her friends would go dressed as that for the I forget what
Halloween Disney party.
the Halloween Disney party. Now, the rule at Disney is that you can take pictures with the what are they called? The
Cast members.
Cast members, but you are not allowed to dress up normally. You're not allowed to dress up as any of the main characters, anybody that could be perceived as one of the cast members at the park.
Okay.
So if you're seen taking a lot of pictures like you are a cast member, they will politely
ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Well, they actually no, they'll stop you
Ask you to
first.
change your whatever.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to change because it's the Halloween party, but they just don't want you to take attention from their cast members. And we literally had, I'm not kidding, we had a line for 20 minutes long.
It might not be attention so much as they're worried about who you are. Like they know that their cast members aren't standing there with people going, "Yeah, fucking great is this?" Eh?
Yeah.
You know, like.
Who was that? Because that sounded familiar.
I have no idea.
I know. I can't think of the actor's name. Listeners, he's broken Lala.
I don't know I don't even know where that came
Anyway,
from.
That was great. Oh my gosh.
Listeners, if you know the voice that he was emulating, please message us so we can show Lala because I
Let
can't
us
think of
all
his
know.
name.
Show us all because I don't have any
Yeah,
idea either.
but you totally did a voice for sure.
It was like a
Oh my gosh.
Boston thing or something. I don't know.
But the listeners will know.
So my friend, one of the witches, she posted a picture on her Disney web page because she's a Disney card holder, pass holder.
Okay.
And they have like their own, I don't know, chat.
Yeah, the annual
thing.
pass holders, they have everything.
Yeah. And so she posted a picture of the three of us and like 503 comments.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. In like a week. Like literally.
So-
She posted it to say, was looking forward to this year, but maybe not. And then posted our picture from a previous year. And yeah, 503 in 1 week.
Damn.
Lala's popular.
I know.
No, it,
So
it was the three of us.
Are you and your friends, do you want to do more witches? Because have you ever seen Witches of Eastwick?
I've heard of it.
Wow.
I've heard of it. What is it?
Wow. It's a movie.
Is it scary?
It's not
No.
scary.
Is it suspenseful?
No, it's
Do they get killed? Are they being hunted?
by Satan
What?
in a way.
Ooh.
They're not hunted. They're being romanced and wooed
Oh wait, maybe I have seen
with
that.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
I'll say
yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Nicholson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can't picture the witches though. Did they have good costumes? I can't picture that.
Wasn't it?
I don't think they really had costumes.
Well,
they were
then
just
no.
in clothes.
Wasn't it? Why can't I think of the actress's name now?
I wouldn't probably be able to tell you if you were right.
No, I'm thinking of a different movie.
It was Susan Sarandon.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't thinking Susan. I was thinking of a different movie. But yeah, Susan Sarandon.
Who was the chick that was in? No, it wasn't Susan Sarandon.
It wasn't?
Was it?
We'll figure it out another time.
Okay.
Listeners, they already know. They've
Yeah,
already
they're
checked.
mad right now. They're
Yeah.
so mad.
It's okay.
Angry typing. Too bad we're not live, huh, guys? Ha ha.
Listeners, if you want to yell at Thief for saying "ha-ha" to you, go ahead and send us a text to Candy Sweetbox 805-303-1173, or go ahead and email us gothampresspodcast@gmail.com.
Or heck, just comment in the comments on whatever podcatcher you're listening to.
There you go.
We
Or
might,
Discord.
catch it.
Or Discord, yeah.
If
Yeah.
you really wanna prove like how big and bad you are and call me out, you need to type it as a comment on the Patreon as you join.
Huh? Yeah,
If-
that's true too.
If you really want to get a hold of one of us on Discord, do the @Lala, @Thief, whatever our names are, because that's the only way I'm going to get any notification that someone's talking to me on Discord. Because
What about the @everyone thing? Do you get those?
Yeah.
yeah, I do.
Or you hit up either Thief or myself, and then we message Lala.
Yeah.
Hey, Lala, you need to pay attention.
Get on Discord. They're dissing you.
For $5 a month at the Patreon, I will give you Lala's phone number.
Wow.
New tier. We're just offering this one
Wow.
time. First come is the only come. So one person.
Wow. Who really, really, really wants my cell phone number?
And then Lala joins
find
the
out.
Discord to get her
Right.
number.
For the Patreon.
The Patreon.
Oh yeah, huh?
She's thinking about it now.
No, I'm curious who would want my number.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
Lala, have you met you?
No.
So
Okay.
Apparently, I'm schizophrenic. I'm a rabbit who thinks it's a cow. Like,
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
And I can't speak. I dress up as a cat and a witch, and I'm crazy. I don't know who would want to know this crazy chick who's in love with llamas. I didn't say that. Oh,
This crazy bunny that's in
my
love with llamas.
My husband brought me home a mug with a pictograph on it. Pylograph.
Pictograph?
What they draw in caves. Anyway, it's a longhorn sheep, but I keep calling it a llama, even though it has horn.
You're a little obsessed with llamas.
I like llamas.
Too bad you don't have one anymore.
Oh. And Thief takes up his name. He's stolen Lucy.
Oh, Lucy Furry Llama. Are you going to change your name?
You can't.
Okay, good.
I'm sure I can't actually steal her either.
Probably not.
Because you're going to be the one putting up the microphones.
Yeah.
All right. So let's call this because this is, wow, we've been on almost 2 hours. Hey, Thief.
Yes.
Final thoughts?
Be better people today than you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than you were today.
Well done. Well said. Lala.
When the community...
All right. There we go.
If you want my phone number, call now.
Join Patreon now.
You'll be the first contestant on Gotham Press Podcast. No. Hey, listen to music and try. I don't know. No, I don't have any closing thoughts. My brain is fried.
You have lots of closing thoughts. You just don't know which one it is. All right. So are you done?
Yeah. How about you? Do you have any closing thoughts that actually make sense?
I mean, none of my thoughts ever make sense.
Like,
but
Beef had a great one, and I can't follow that crap up.
Well, what I'm going to say is, hey, listeners, don't worry. We're going to get back to whatever the new normal is going to be. We're going to get back together. It's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Until then, be safe out there. Keep yourself kinky. And when I say that, play, if you can, safely, and join events online. Don't feel like you're alone out there. We are still here. We are still trying to do things. We're still trying to be social with everybody to keep everybody happy, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say nobody?
Well said.
All right.
Well said.
All right.
If I was techno savvy, I would probably be on those things. I don't know how to do nothing.
You never called me. Anyway, all right, with that, listeners, we are out.